Voices of the Youth podcast, a podcast that amplifies.
Mostly 99%, or should I say 95%, social media is tainted. A lot of people will not post their struggles, they rather post success.
Now, are you saying you're okay with a man that doesn't take you to Zanzibar, doesn't take you to Livingstone or check my shows? You're just okay, so cheap.
I'm very much okay with it. I won't deny the fact that I love pleasure. Of course.
Atiparahuka dad ukalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Parahuka sister ukalishe mu youth. Ukalishe mu youth. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Ungangale ndiwe kemba panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Olowenza vibala panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nabose ba business panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Naima mu ma offices pushing my dreams.
Now we have entered into another segment. As you can see, we've got someone in the middle. We've got one and only Gift who has joined us for this segment. Now we realize that before Big Daz had mentioned something about girls, women not wanting to be told the truth. A guy would just approach the girl and be like, oh, Shan nakukonda Shan, all of a sudden, just because of wanting certain things. Umaza paper, maybe azafuna ko share something or azakuna mache, just to make sure that maybe atingako ka kiss or something like that. Now I want us to find out from Gift, what do you think about this scenario? Is that, do you think it's true? A guy when azakuna mache verbals are just because afuna kutenga ko something from women?
Well, first of all, thanks very much for giving me this privilege of sharing information. Well, coming back to the point, when we look at love, dating, if I try to compare our generation and the past, it's pretty different.
Very much.
Reason being, they love with benefits. Young ladies are after money and young men after sex, but it's not everybody. So I realized upon getting into a relationship, you must be ready for yourself. You must know yourself better, discover who you are, what you really want, and it will be easier for you to know the kind of person you want to spend your life with.
So if I was to ask Gift, if I was to ask you, do you love a man who tells you to say, I like you or I love you? Which man would you go for?
Love is like a need. Like is like a want. However, it all falls in the same category of friendship. So everything starts from the scratch.
The question is, do you love or would you like to go for a man who tells you saying I love you, or a man who tells you I like you?
I would go for a man who tells me I love you. Reason being, I'll give an example. If you like a flower, you pluck it. But if you love a flower, you will begin to water the plant so that multiple flowers can grow.
Do you know that nowadays, I'll tell you this, nowadays, like we men, let me not say, modern man. Do you know that they don't believe in telling a lady saying, I love you, but they believe in telling a lady saying, I like you, with a reason. Do you know that at times when you like something, you take time to love that thing? In the process of knowing that thing, you get. So, the mistake that ladies and we make, especially men, when we tell you saying, I love you, at times I might love you for the sake of I want to have an affair with you. That's all. I love you because of ka gift nkosweta ka gift kalina tunantu ngono kalina bwete. You get that? I love you just for a second, but when I like you, Gift, I'll definitely take time to know you. Like I'm trying to water the what? The plant. In the process of me doing that, I'm getting to know you. We're getting to know each other. Then now, love will come in. But 90% of youths nowadays, especially this generation, they don't want a guy who's going to tell them to say, mommy, I like you. I want us to start something. But I like you, you get. Because when I like something, gift. There's something that you've gone in shops, you like something, but you don't have money. You go back home, or you go back to your workplace, is it? You go raise money to buy that thing. So in the process of liking, from liking you, yeah, you end up buying it and you end up loving the same thing. You get? Yeah. So now nowadays we jump one. I would say one process. We don't get a full process. We are skipping one stage. Yes. Yeah. We were just running into
what you want. So like you said, you seen you're beautiful, Shanshani. That's it. I just want to kiss that girl. So now you start pushing just to kiss. And then after that, you even see maybe the actions there's actually mission complete. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But before we dive right into that, I want us to also focus on social media. These days social media has created so much relationship goals.
Yes.
Now it's perfect pictures, perfect reels, perfect videos. No wonder go channel for Zanzibar.
Yes.
But jumping at your man's and you're like, why this is the love that I want. Why can't my man do this? So gift, when you see something like that on internet, my perfect couple, what do you feel?
What I can say is that mostly 99%, or should I say 95%,
Yeah.
social media is painted. A lot of people will not post their struggles.
True.
They rather post success. People, when they're struggling in their relationship, rarely are the times when they will post. They rather post the perfect times. So if we keep on following, for example, we've been seeing these famous artists spoiling their girlfriends.
Buying them cars,
Yes, and you end up being misled. Of course, we all love luxury, we love good life, but you should know what you want. You should be able to have patience in life.
So now are you saying you're okay with a man that doesn't take you to Zanzibar, doesn't take you to Livingstone or check to my shows? You're just okay, so cheap.
I'm very much okay with it. I won't deny the fact that I love leisure. Of course, I love it, but I will be okay with it. To me, communication is what matters. I just discovered to say communication breakdown is the first stage of killing a relationship.
True, that's very true. But because especially I think women usually have pressure maningi because I've heard no, why can't you do this? My friend was going to Shanshan, and also the women gossip or so serious. Maybe you yourself you're seeing your friends going out you're just left. Why would you just stay with a man that doesn't do that?
Intentions show. When you date without intentions, it's just the same as advertising goods that you do not want to sell.
Yeah.
So mostly why a lot of women, if I try to reverse to what we are talking about, they rather go for someone who says I love you instead of I like you. These days, when a man says I like you, it means he wants to have sex with you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying sex is bad. Of course it is.
Good.
It's good. Sex is a gift from God that was meant to be enjoyed by married men and women.
Now we're enjoying it too much.
It was supposed to be enjoyed only by married men and women, but people do the contrary. We are not married,
but you just do it.
We have sex. Consequences may come and they may not come.
Okay. Big Dazzle, on this same very topic, you have a question. Do you think social media and the perfect couples that we see make us insecure?
Honestly speaking, your question is good. It's because I'm one of the guys who are on the social media, and it's a big question. So to start with, I'll be honest with you. That's why you don't find me posting my relationship, saying, no, I went there, I did what, we did what. It's because, I'll be honest with you. Relationship, social media mislead us. Like she said, it misleads everything. Because my friend bought a car. So I also have to, let's say my friend bought a Corolla. I also have to go buy a Jeep. No. You know what? Sometimes, I'll tell you this, sometimes we fake this life. Especially social media, it's a platform where they fake a lot of things. Because I get my friend's car or my father's car. I just tell my girlfriend saying, I want you to accept. Saying, I've bought you this. I want you to post. Yeah. So I would urge everyone out there, especially ladies who are watching that. This life of saying, no, take me to Zanzibar. Take me to Shani. Buy me what? Yes. If I'm affordable to buy, if I've got money, I've got resources to buy you, definitely I'll buy for you. I'm not saying I'll fail to buy for you, but trust the process. Yeah. And never say never. Because ukanshapada hapa kawati urefu makofi chatulika. So relationship hapa ma social media, me I don't have much to say, but what I can only say, don't go in say, no, my friend or Kantwa, we can't mention a lot of artists because don't say, no, that artist, Big Dasso bought a gift for someone, bought a vehicle for this person, and you who is junior, and you want to buy for Mary, or Mary is coming to, she's coming to you, say, no, buy for me because Big Dasso bought for that person. No, you don't have to do that, because we are different on how we resource finances, and a lot to mention. So social media, otherwise social media fair parama relationship itu be pafye kwa bana area kwa bad na ram send gift na upopo kama mtu andi ndefu afa wiso ufware mufika da wapi ndefu afa wise na ufware fe palm shot bagamba nga wapiri bukore mpera fe 360 ile tenkana ile tenta. I might cheat, say, no, gift, she's my girlfriend. You get? When I'm going to so social media, it's not everything is genuine. Yeah, especially, especially relationship. I'll tell you this.
Which account posts my food, right? Don't go account post a vote guys up and up with. No, it's only companies. No, but like a person who come, a person.
Like my
ni vote guys up and bet you on any account. 10-20 watch and people go to your
so you
don't see those things.
Like content creators, they would post saying, "Ni people one watch." You get it in a comical way.
Exactly.
But definitely, you get.
That's the thing. And with that, I think I want us to also look at a scenario. So there's a scenario. I'm just going to read that. So someone had commented saying, "Why should I fight when I can start new? There's always someone better in the DMs." What do you think of this comment?
Okay, let her answer, and I'll pick it up.
Okay. Why should I fight?
When I can start new, because there's always someone in my DMs.
Okay, fighting for something looks almost senseless. However, when you love someone, it reaches to an extent whereby you become obsessed with them. It hurts.
Conversations irrelevant na mpamvu we cement no angoze baimvera bafana bakulu na angoze